Oh my God, here we are at Accountex 2026, and it's only another Pitstop podcast. And weirdly, you'll have noticed that I am neither Johan Gorey, you can tell, or Aaron Patrick. That's strange. Turns out that we're all just so busy these days, we've got to take turns hosting Pitstop podcasts. But I was really excited when I heard that my first ever guest was going to be none other than... Who are you and why are you here?
My name is Elspeth Cordray and I am an ICB bookkeeper in industry. I work for A2X Accounting, which is an app that automates your e-commerce accounting.
And what brings you to Accountex today? Is it the vendors? Is it the talks? Is it just hanging out with me? Like, what? There's so many reasons.
So many reasons. Absolutely hanging out with you, obviously. I really like coming just to meet up with some of my own accounting, bookkeeping friends. Definitely to hear talks. So tomorrow I'm going to do quite a few talks. And then, yeah, just networking and meeting a few customers as well from A2X, you know, accounting practices that are here that we work with. It's really good to meet them in real life.
Nice. That's the one bit I always miss out on is that's the third category, right? Because, you know, our clients aren't here.
No,
that's a really cool difference.
Yeah.
So, how many times have you been to Accountex before?
I was trying to count this morning and I couldn't remember if they cancelled it for the pandemic or not. I think they did.
They definitely did because the building that we're currently in was the Nightingale Hospital.
That is so true. I'd forgotten that. Yeah. So yeah, I reckon it's 5, and then 2 Accountex Norths because I quite enjoy Accountex North as well.
So this is obviously a very different beast to Accountex North, and so what was your first impression today specifically of this year's Accountex?
I just think it's so busy. When I came in, I thought this may be their busiest year yet, and I've seen it very busy in the past. So yeah, it definitely feels like there's a lot of people here today.
It's insane, isn't it? And once again, you know, we've all overdressed. It's too hot for everybody.
It's very hot, yeah.
There's billions of people here. But I don't know if there's a lot more like, you know, water dispensers and things around this time, which is an improvement.
So good. I love that. I think that's so important. You could just walk around the outside and get a quick fill up on your bowl.
So is there one thing that you're really most looking forward to? Do you want to speak to a specific vendor, or is there someone you're really interested to hear speaking, or is it one of the amazing selection of after parties that's coming up this evening? What's your number one for this year's Accountex?
So I think the number one has going to be the talks this year because I went to see Natasha Everard this morning on AI.
Amazing.
And I really want to see Alex Kingsbury. I've started the book, Cruel Intentions, been really enjoying it, reading it in between work, and I really would like to hear some of that talk, so yeah.
Fantastic. What's been so far today your highlight? It's still fairly early in the day, it's only barely lunchtime. What's been your highlight of the last 3 hours?
It's going and saying hi to the ICB folks before Natasha's talk and just
on
catching
their
up with
enormous new
people.
stand.
Yes,
yeah.
Just catch up with a few people I haven't seen for a while.
Nice. It's always nice to have like an anchor point. It's always the ICB stand.
I think for us bookkeepers, that is where we gravitate to.
It's like a magnet.
Yeah.
Like an Elizabeth Carter powered magnet.
That's probably what it is.
If you don't go and say hi to her, she'll be cross.
Yes, exactly.
So, how do you take action from attending events like this? What do you do afterwards? What do you take from it?
So I find it's a good place to meet new people, so I always try and add them on LinkedIn. I quite often just follow up with a friendly message afterwards. I may then not hear from them again for 6 months, but then in 6 months maybe there's something that they encounter or I encounter and then we connect again. So I always think it's a really good place for adding new connections that are people that you might have things in common with in different areas of your work.
Do you ever do that thing of taking photos of people's badges and then the next week you've got an album full of badges and you cannot remember what any of them wanted to talk to you about?
Yes, I've had a few times where I've been on booths and the lead scanners stopped working and so then I've got to resort to the pictures and yeah, I hate that because I always like to remember something personal about everyone I've spoken to.
Yeah, and if you can't make notes about it, then how are you going to remember? You might speak to 100 people, right? And it's chaos.
Yeah.
So what do you love most about, now the question that we always ask is what do you love most about this industry, but for you that might be a slightly different answer because you're kind of almost in 2 industries at once because you're in industry and you're selling to the industry.
The industry, yes. So it is, you do kind of sit in 2 camps working that way. I think what I really enjoy about this whole community is I do think people are really friendly and willing to help each other, both on the accounting tech side and on the accountant bookkeeper side, which that's really good. I don't feel there's this sort of, really hardcore competition. And then I think we solve a lot of problems for a lot of people, and I'm someone who really enjoys puzzles, and that's something I've always liked about e-commerce bookkeeping, which is kind of my niche, is you always feel like you're solving a puzzle, and I really enjoy that.
E-commerce can be quite puzzling for many people.
It can be puzzling, and sometimes you really want to collaborate on those things, and I have done these accountants and bookkeepers here that we've worked together on something tricky and then figured out what the answer was, and that's really fun, actually. I might just be very nerdy about that, but I do enjoy that.
You might be a bit, mate, but I think it's probably the right industry to be in if you're a bit nerdy.
I think so.
So what would you change about the industry? If anything, the answer could be nothing, but that seems unlikely.
I think for that one, I would speak more to the vendor side, and I would say there's a lot of money and excitement around accounting software at the moment. And I think what's important for vendors to keep in mind, and what I'd like to see everybody always keep in mind, is just make sure you're solving a real problem for accountants and bookkeepers, something that stops them or takes up their time. Then you're going to find that you have really, really satisfied, happy customers. Just building things for the sake of things, I don't love that aspect. That definitely happens sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
I just think, find a problem that accountants and bookkeepers have and work to solve it, and you'll be on a winning streak.
So what item, right, you're not allowed to answer A2X.
Okay, that's fine.
What item, bit of software, anything is at the top of your tech stack?
So something I'm really enjoying, this time last year I'd never used Free Agent.
Right.
And I'm a treasurer for a little charity back home, and we moved them to NatWest because their other bank account just had a lot of tech issues. And so we got a free agent account.
Nice.
So I've been experimenting with that. I really like the Free Agent team. I think they're really friendly and easy to work with. And so, I'm figuring out what I can do with Free Agent.
Okay,
quite
nice.
Enjoying that.
They're really, Free Agent, as you know, they've won friendliest software many times.
Yeah.
And, they tend to live up to that. So,
Yeah.
Absolutely. How do you feel? Some people think this is a dirty word. AI
Yes.
either is going to impact you or has already started to impact you.
I use AI all day, every day now, I would say, both personally and for work. I'm having to rethink all the things I do in a day and try to figure out if AI can assist me to do it faster. I feel like I owe that to to A2X. I owe it to any clients I work with. I need to be making sure I'm not wasting time when AI could do something better. But I also feel like we still need to be the experts. So I've seen AI do amazing things, and then I've seen it make some really horrendous errors, particularly around tax. So
I bet.
I'm a real enthusiast, but with that hopefully professional caution that we should all have as accountants, bookkeepers.
And I feel that that's exactly the right approach, right? Because there's a lot of people, like you mentioned, that there are people just building software for the sake of it, effectively. There's a lot of people just chucking AI into things for the sake of it. And I don't know what you think, but I think that a lot of the useful uses for AI are being overshadowed by just that, oh, look, it's got AI in it, which is this decade's equivalent of, oh, look, it's got Bluetooth.
It's just something people say, but actually to do it really well and keep that expertise angle involved and just at the forefront and making sure that the other thing I think is really big is just transparency.
Yeah.
Everything, if AI is going to get involved in accounting, we need to see the workings, we need to see its homework, and we need to be checking it at the moment anyway.
And then you can build another AI to check the work of the first AI, and then you've just got AIception, right?
I think that's why this book is really interesting me, because he creates a different character for each part of the business. So one that does the bookkeeping, one that is in charge of compliance and checks everything. And I think that's a really clever way to think about using agents that I'm personally going to try and incorporate in my own work.
Fantastic. So that is the end of the questions.
Wow, okay.
But before we move on to our silly little game, have you got anything you'd like to plug? You've got that camera, that camera, that camera.
Okay.
But it's that camera. What do you want to plug? What is it? Where can people find you if they want to talk to you more about it?
Okay, so I'm going to plug A2X, and it is a software that will automate your e-commerce accounting for Shopify, Etsy, eBay, and Amazon. If you want to find out more about it, you can go to www.a2xaccounting.com, chat in the chat box and ask for Elspeth, or you can find me on LinkedIn, Elspeth Cordray, and I'd be really happy to chat more with you.
Absolutely amazing. Are you ready?
Ready. I'm nervous about this bit, but
Now,
I'm ready.
I'm bad at this game,
Okay.
right? So your main aim here should probably just be better at it than me, I guess. But we've got a bit of a leaderboard on the go, and there's 25 people on the leaderboard at the moment. And interestingly, the top of the leaderboard at the moment is Hannah, who works for TCS. At the bottom of the leaderboard at the moment is Millie.
Millie!
So we're top and tailing the leaderboard nicely.
I thought Millie would be really good at this.
So when me and Millie played this game, it was after a lot of karaoke the night before, and I feel like we were at a disadvantage. But we won't talk about that because this is your game, not mine.
Okay.
And the cards have been selected at random / by someone else, so it's not my fault if they're terrible.
Okay.
Now remember, you're allowed to ask me any question you want, but I'm only allowed to answer yes or no. I'm not going to give you clues, probably. And we are also, just for real fun, we're going to time you. So I'm going to start a timer.
Okay.
And I almost just accidentally called 999 in my pocket. So, yeah, any questions you want, yes or no answers only. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Is it a human?
It's a human.
Is it a woman?
She's a woman.
Great. Is she a bookkeeper?
No.
Does she organise an event?
No.
Is she an accountant?
Yes.
Is she with AAT?
Yes.
Is she called Grace?
Yes.
Yay!
What's her last name?
Grace Hardy.
Absolutely fantastic. One down,
Okay.
a few to go. I'm going to shuffle. I'm
Okay.
going to shuffle the deck. Go.
I'm relieved that we got one right. Is it a human?
No.
Is it an event?
Yes.
Is it Accountex North?
No.
Accountex?
No.
Fab.
No.
Oh no, I'm doing so badly.
I was about to say you're doing really well at
I'm doing
this.
so badly. Zero Con.
No.
Digital Accountancy Show.
No. You're going to run out of events, and you're going to kick
Bookkeepers
yourself.
Summit. Oh, I should
Hey.
have done that first.
Obviously, come on. I've just seen the rest of the cards, and whoever picked these is a genius, obviously.
Okay. Human?
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
Is this person a vendor? Do they work for a software company? Are they an accountant?
No.
they a
not
bookkeeper?
Yes.
Is it you, Tim?
Oh my God, it is. To be
Okay,
fair,
love
once you
that.
start guessing, is it a man, is it a bookkeeper?
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
not like
there's-
that many
there's
of
not
us.
that many, yeah.
Okay, next, go.
Is it a human?
Yes.
A bookkeeper?
No.
Do they work for a tech company?
Yes.
Is the tech company a green company?
It's a green company.
Phil Hobden.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay, last one.
Okay, last one. Are they a human?
I think so. Yes. They are human.
Are they
Very human.
Are they a bookkeeper?
Yes.
Are they with ICB?
Yes.
Are they on the advisory council?
Yes.
Right, I feel like these could be two here.
Oh.
Do they work for you?
Yes.
Millie.
It is. And that is 2 minutes 55, no skips, no passes, which is good
Wow.
because you get a time penalty for those that I should have mentioned before.
Oh, right, okay.
That puts you squarely in, it's squarely in the top 10. So you're going to be just behind Timothy Compton.
Okay, amazing. I'm pleased with that. Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Elspeth, thanks so much for coming and being my first ever guest on the Pitstop podcast, and I hope you had a good time.
It was really
And
fun.
We'll see you 500 more times around Accountex today.
Thanks so much, Tim. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.